ads, AI style. Boom. And I'm excited. I just am loving life. Oh, there goes the live streaming a little bit late. Greg Ryder coming at you from LaunchCart. Today's training is called Launch Ads AI Style. Can you hear me out there? Let me see some quotes and comments. Now, if you're on YouTube, you should be able, I think I forgot to check that box again. But we are live. And I see Francine can hear me fine. Okay, at least we got one person saying that. Tell me where you're calling in from. And we're going to get right into the content. No video. Can't see it. Can't see you still spinning. If you can't see the video, try hitting the view on the top and then hitting gallery and then go to active speaker or switch it. And that might fix it up. The audio should not be choppy. Boom, boom, boom. Donald says all good. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I am going to start with the Mindset Minute. And you know what? I'm going to do something.
Hey, Greg, I'm here if you need me to help.
Let's see. Where do we go here? How come I see? Let me see this. Hold on a sec. I got boom, boom, boom. Mute everybody. Okay, there we go. This is weird. I don't know why I'm going to do this, but I'm going to do it because I feel led to say this. So, forgiveness. So, boy, oh boy, oh boy. So my mom wrote a book on forgiveness, and there's a bunch of biblical principles about forgiveness. And I had this, I'm going to tell you a quick little story. I don't know why I'm saying this, but I feel led to say it. So here we go. We just got to be led. Okay. So hopefully this is going to help somebody. So my parents got divorced when I was 2 or 3 because my dad was an alcoholic. And as the story goes, he was off boozing it up in Las Vegas while my mom was in the hospital having me. So anyway, she left him, took me, and I visited. My dad was real wealthy too at that time. So I lived the rich dad, poor dad style. And through this whole process, my dad was very vindictive and alcoholic, and he was kind of really mean, actually. And he would always make my mom have to fight and do things. And like every time there was child support due, he would drag it off, and then make him go to court. And as soon as the court date came up, he'd pay. Stuff like that. It was just, and I hated my dad at that point. It's like I grew up and didn't like him at all. And he would, take me to Disneyland and stuff like that, but I didn't like him. Then when I got older, we would kind of, functioning, but then he would get drunk and he would turn into like the meanest guy ever. Like we'd be in a bar having cocktails and he'd like tip over that point where he turned to Mr. Jekyll or Hyde or whichever one was the mean one, or I don't know. Right. And he would just like berate me and undermine me in front of dozens of people. And it was horrible. I hated it. And my mom taught me about forgiveness. And in this particular case, she was talking to me about demons. And she said, Greg, you can't hate your dad. You got to love your dad. You got to hate the demons. And when I grasped that concept of blaming bad stuff on demons, it changed my life. It literally changed my life. And especially with my dad, because then I'm like, I could love my dad, but hate the demons, because he was a great guy when he was sober and he wasn't drinking. And so, wow, did it change my life? Then as life goes on and you read about the shootings at the school or these things happening that are just like going, how can any human being do that? Try this. Blame it on the demons. And you guys ever remember, is anyone old enough to remember Flip Wilson? Flip Wilson? And Flip Wilson used to do this skit. The demons made me do it. And he dressed up as a girl. I forget what his name was, but he would dress up as a girl. And the demons made me do it. The demons made me do it. But that is like today's Mindset Minute. Like seriously, I think this has healed so many people that I've shared this kind of testimony with. When you're in an abusive relationship, you've been abused, you've seen abuse, you see people shooting on TV, you see this stuff happening. You know, even like these pastors of these churches where they go down this road and they do something, just going, how could a pastor of a church do that? And then when you can really kind of come to the belief that demons are that powerful, and demons are the only one that can get a 17-year-old to walk into a school and, you know, start mowing down other kids, it really helps you cope with forgiveness. Like, I can forgive the human being, but I'm never going to forgive the demons, right? So that's today's mindset moment. I hope that it was good for somebody. I don't know why I said that. It wasn't what I was planning on saying, but that's what I said. That's what I'm coming at. All right, cool. Forgiveness is amazing. And you know what? Forgiveness is for you. It's not for them. You don't have to forgive. You got to learn how to forgive. Okay. So with that being said, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to dive into a training on running ads and launch ads. So I'm going to hop into launch ads. And then I've got my other ads manager set up on some other stuff that I'm doing. And I'm going to teach you guys how I'm using launch ads and how you can use launch ads. But then I'm going to go a little bit deeper. And I want to talk to you guys about strategy, advertising strategy. And I want to teach you something that's a skill set. And I promise you that when you learn the skill set of running ads, it could change your life. I get a phone call coming into my business. The same guy's calling like 4 times in a row. So he must really want something. Okay, here we go. Share my screen. Okay, coming at you. Entire screen. Share audio if I need to. Boom, boom. Okay. So 2 things going on. One is, if you are a CRM client, a LaunchCart CRM client, you can have launch ads that integrates right into your LaunchCart CRM dashboard. If you don't have LaunchCart CRM, it's a separate logon and you just have your own little login, okay? When we come in here and we have our home, we have our run ads, we have our template section where you can create templates, and then we have our connect things up. Now, one thing I wanted to point out today is when you want to run ads in different accounts, you connect and unconnect, run the ads and unconnect and run and disconnect. So you can do that. You can run ads on multiple accounts, which most people don't do this, but I do. So right now you can see it's connected to Get Your Own Coffee. I'm going to hit disconnect. Yes, I want to disconnect. And then I'm going to hit connect. And now it's going to say, hey, wait, you want to connect your Facebook ads credential? Yes, I do. It's going to have the little pop-up. It's going to say continue as Greg Ryder. It's going to ask me to select an ad account. Here's all the different ad accounts I have. You guys think I've run a few ads? So today I want to go to, where is my Canadian account? LaunchCart, Canadian LaunchCart. We're going to do Canadian LaunchCart. We're going to hit accept. So now I just connected to that ad account. Now, most people are only going to have one ad account, and so that's all you have to do. And then it says select what Facebook page we want to do, and we're going to do LaunchCart. And then do you want to create Instagram ads? Yes, I do. What's my Instagram page? LaunchCart. And I always work on conversions. And then what pixel am I working on? Canadian LaunchCart. And then I'm working on leads right now. Okay. So, and I don't have any credit stuff right there. So that's how I set up my Facebook. So as long as you have your account set up, it's click, 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 answer the questions, boom, now you're set up. Now when I go back over here to run an ad, it's all set up. Okay, so let's go here. And what I want to do is we're going to run an ad for Launch Your Merch Challenge, because we're doing another challenge next week. And so I put in my URL, I hit the little go button, and then it says, choose your preferred language, English. What's your business, product, or service? I have 100 things. So it says we partner with entrepreneurs to earn. So here's what we're going to do. We help work-at-home moms earn a full-time income working part-time, building merch stores for business. And it only gave me 100 characters. I kind of ran out of space. So I'm like, what? We help work at, I'm just going to put, we help moms. That'll give me some more characters because I want to get in for small business. Now, keep in mind, as I'm writing this, the strategy that I want to keep in mind is the artificial intelligence is going to read this information, and that's what it's going to create my ad copy from, right? So I want to be keyword cognizant. And the reason I put in moms here is Candace just gave me a video that kind of shouts out to working moms. So then I say, what's the name of the program? Launch Shops Partners Program. And you guys follow me so far? Give me a yes. You guys are seeing my screen. You're following me. I'm going to hit generate description. And now it's going to ChatGTP, and it's basically going to create a description based on that. So now here's the description it created. It says, Launch Shops Partners Program is a unique initiative designed to empower moms. We provide them with the opportunity to earn a full-time income by working part-time. Our focus is helping them build merchandise stores for small businesses, thus creating a win-win situation for all. Perfect. So now I like that description. I don't have to change it at all. That was all created by AI. I'm going to hit generate content. Now what it's doing, it's reading the website. It's trying to understand our business model. It's generating the content. It's writing the ad copy for our creatives. And getting ad copy for the creatives. And then it's looking for the best target audience to advertise to. Okay. And Mona, if you don't see the screen, try hitting view up in the top middle and then choosing a couple of those sections. So this takes a few minutes. And again, Phil, I'm going to turn you off there. Mute. Boom, boom, boom. See, guess. Can I mute? No. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, so now it's done. So check this out. So what it did, the AI went through our website, went through what we wrote, and it says, hey, we recommend you target moms, dance moms, bad moms, 24/7 moms, 4Moms, Moms Club, and Lazato Super Moms. Okay, sounds good to me. Let's do that. Do I want to include an Instagram? Yep, I want to include an Instagram. So I tick that little button right there. And then look, yes, this is being recorded on YouTube. Now it created this videos. So look at these videos that it pulled from our Shutterstock. And it's just a guy holding the clipboard. Yeah, I don't really care for that one. Let's see what this one is. See, sometimes it doesn't find the creatives that you want. Oh, I got to hit add combinations. So I click add combinations and look at all the ads that it created. It created about 20 ads. Okay. You know how much time that takes me to do? That just saved me, and I'm fast, but that just saved me about 25 minutes. That might take somebody else maybe 45 minutes, but I'm fast at what I do and I know how to do it. But that just saved me. Earn a full-time income working part-time, looking for a flexible way to earn a living, join the Launch Shops Partner Program, become your own boss, help small businesses thrive, right? So the only thing I really don't like is I don't like the video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit edit the video, edit the creative, and it's going to go, do I want images or do I want videos? So I'm going to hit edit the video right here, and I'm going to uncheck these because I don't want those. And then I'm going to upload a video that Candace gave me this morning. And it's on my computer. I think it's this one. So now I'm uploading that video to be put into those ads. So it's going to take a second for it to upload and for it to render. And then I'm going to just hit boom, go, and we're done. Okay, so that is pretty amazing, right? That's pretty amazing. And I'm going to show you guys kind of what it looks like on the other side as soon as we kind of get this done. But while this is uploading, does anyone have any questions so far? Is there any place in there that you say that I don't understand what you just did? I'm stuck. Okay, so there's the video. So I'm going to hit save. And now it put that video in on the ads. And now I can look at my ad combinations and you can see it put the video on all the ads. And again, to do this on Facebook, to swap out a video on all these different ads, it can be time consuming if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, so boom, I'm done. That's all I need to do. And then down here, if I come down here, it says, I see the ad copy and I can reread it and edit it. So join the Launch Shops Partner Program and empower moms. earn a full-time income by working part-time, build merchandise stores for small businesses, and create a win-win situation. Apply now. Now, do we want to apply now? I'm going to put register now. Register for our free training. Wait a sec. I put in the wrong content, everybody. This is Launch Your Merch Challenge, but this is, I was thinking about Launch Shop's Partners Program. Okay, so I messed up. So guess what I have to do? I come back to the beginning. I click on my little domain. What do? Is we help entrepreneurs build and launch their very own merch store. Okay. So look at this. I just messed up. Now, can you imagine I did all that work and I had to go change it? Merch store. Very own merch store for their business / brand. Okay. And then down here, what's the name of it? It's called the Launch Your Merch Challenge. And then I hit generate description. Now it's going to take that, go to ChatGPT, and it's going to change this description right here. It says in a few words, describe what it does. Launch Your Merch Challenge is a business dedicated to assisting entrepreneurs in establishing and launching their own merchandise stores for their businesses or brands. We provide the necessary guidance and tools to help create a successful merch store. So I'm going to say as establishing and launching their own merch store for their business it's not a business, is a 4-day training. All right, so I'm just going to change that one thing, dedicated to assisting entrepreneurs. Now I'm going to go hit generate content. Now it's going to go rewrite all the ads, it's reviewing the website, understanding the business, generating the content, rewriting the ads, getting all the emojis, putting it all in there, and doing it again for us. So, and Candace, is that video that I put in there, is that a Launch Your Merch Challenge video, or is that a Launch Shop's Partner Program video?
I'm not sure.
If you were looking for the perfect side hustle, then I have one just for you. Hi, I'm Candace. I'm a mompreneur. I'm an e-commerce coach and a digital marketing expert, and I have helped launch over 80 online stores. And I want to help you do the same. So next week, I'm hosting a free...
Okay, so I got the right video. I didn't hear you, Candace, if you were talking.
I said I wasn't sure.
Can anyone hear Candace? Are you talking, Candace?
Yeah, I am. Can anyone hear me? Okay, so Greg can't hear me.
Maybe my settings are wrong. Hold on. That's probably what it is. I probably can't hear anything. Headset.
Oh, I'm joking. Hi, everyone.
Oh, yeah. See, my headset's messed up. Hold on.
I was hiding in the background.
There you go. Now I can hear you. Okay, good. So I got the right video. I got the right stuff. Feel free to ask any questions if you can. Okay, if you need to. Okay, so now same thing. I wanted to go here. Images. I got the one video now. See, it kept my video. Didn't create a bunch of new videos. I got my ad copy. I can read through it. Level up your business with LaunchCart Merch Challenge. Looking to monetize your brand. Our 4-day training program is designed to assist entrepreneurs in establishing and launching their merchandise stores. At Launch Your Merch Challenge, we provide the necessary guidance and tools to help you create a successful merch store that reflects your unique brand identity. Don't wait any longer. Start generating additional income and building a brand loyal through your own merchandise. Sign up now. I can't write that good. I cannot write that good, that well. I just can't. And then down here, give me some headlines, because now on every ad, you should have headlines. Launch your merch challenge. Start your merch today. Boost your merch with merchandise. Turn your brand into profit. Call to action says shop now. I don't want to say shop now. We're not shop now. We're sign up now. So I'm going to hit sign up now. Now, if I didn't like it, I could hit rewrite and it'd give me another thing. I could hit rewrite and give me another thing, but I like it. So I hit done. And now I'm going to say $20 a day, but I'm not going to say $20 a day because I'm going to say $100 a day. And I'm going to go next. And then I'm going to go create. So right now it's creating all the ads. Wait, not yet. Say, hey, are you about to create these? I hit confirm. Now it's creating all the ads, pushing them up to Facebook, pushing them up to Instagram, getting them all written, getting them all put together, getting them all ready to go, programming everything to make it happen. Okay. So that is some pretty cool stuff. And I'm going to come off screen while that's doing that, because obviously it takes time for it to create all those ads and push them up and get them live and get them going. Now, what happens now is they go into whatever ad platform you push them to, and then Facebook or TikTok, their algorithm and their little technology is going to go through them and look at the ads. And if you say anything wrong, say anything you shouldn't be saying, then they're going to not allow the ads. They're going to close them down, debunk them. What you need to know, you can't advertise CBD, you can't advertise marijuana, you can't advertise sex stuff, you can't advertise. There's a whole bunch of guns. There's a whole bunch of stuff you can't advertise. You can't advertise nutritional supplements. You know, there's just a whole bunch of stuff you can't do. Then there's a whole bunch of stuff, words you can't say, right? They don't want you saying and making, income claims and things of that nature. So you're going to do that, and you're going to get your ads going. But it really is simple. It's a super, super cool tool to make that happen. Now what we're going to do, let me see if it got here. Yeah. Okay. So let me go back to share my, let's see, you got any questions? Oh, didn't you see that targeting? Here, I'll share my screen again. The AI recommended the targeting for us, Kelvin. So let me go back to it. And if I go back to create the ad, it'll pull up the old stuff. So it recommend merchandiser and deal or no deal with that last thing. So I can hit edit, and I can hit retargeting. I can hit new people, and I can come in here and say I want to target interests or lookalikes. So I can hit interests, and I can start adding stuff if I want to. So like if I was to type in moms, see, and again, think about the way the AI is working, because earlier I said moms, and it didn't, it gave me a whole bunch of mom targeting. Or this time I didn't say moms, but in Candace's video, she says moms. So I could just, matter of fact, let's just go, we want to make this all for moms. I could just choose 4 or 5 moms clubs and see. Now, again, if you're a real sophisticated ad buyer, you're going to see that you don't know what the size of the audience, you don't know some other stuff that you can see when you're in Facebook, but you can kind of do this, and it gives you some suggestions as well. And I just hit next, and then it says, where do I want to do it? I want to do United States, right, or United Kingdom, or wherever you want to advertise in, what part of the world. So if I want United Kingdom, I put United Kingdom. I want United States. Boom. Well, that's already added. Then hit next. Then what age range do I want to do? And do I want to do male or female? I can do male or female. And I can hit next. And see, when I do it that way, I'm choosing some stuff. The first way that I did it when I launched that ad, I'm letting the AI just pick all that stuff for us. Okay, I'm just going to trust the AI to do a good job and to make that work. Now, let's come in here to my ads account. Let me search by active, or let me do this. I'll search by, so these are the 4 campaigns that are active. Filter by selection. So here's the campaigns. Yeah, okay. So this is the campaign that it just created. So it's called AI ads, new interest, Facebook, right? So now if I'm going to just choose that one. So everything on Facebook is comprised of 3 things: a campaign, which is just how I'm advertising, the name of the campaign, my style of advertising. Then it's an ad set, meaning who am I targeting? And then it's the ad itself. Okay. So if I come in here, you'll see it named it targeting interest. Now what I do is I go in here and I edit, and I want to type in who the audience was. It was Deal or No Deal Game Show, and it was merchandiser. And I don't really want to go after game show. I don't think that's a good audience. Merchandiser is pretty good. So I'm going to leave merchandiser, and I'm going to name it. I'm just going to name this merchandiser. Okay. Now I've renamed that ad set, and it gave me 25 to 49, and I'm going to go after women. I only want women. And there we go. So then I'm going to hit publish, and now it's going to make those changes that I just made. Okay. So let me show you some ads that I've been running that have some results. So let's look at this one, and I like clearing I always do like filter by selection, so I only am looking at what I want to look at. So this is for the Launch Shops Partners Program ads that I'm running. I always date my stuff typically. And in here, I've been testing different campaigns. So I'm advertising the screen printers, which is my best conversion, 22 conversions. I'm advertising to people that have a big interest in JavaScript. Now, why am I going after people that have JavaScript? Because if they're smart with JavaScript, they're going to be good with building things on the internet and writing code. And our platform could be a way for them to make additional money. So it's a weird audience that I was testing, and it's turned out to be it shows a lot of promise. Okay. And then we just have some lead gen. We have self-employment. We have Etsy. We have people that are webmasters. And I was testing some other variations of those, and they didn't do good. So I shut them off already. Now, over here in the middle, you can see my cost per result. So I'm paying, we'll go highest to lowest. So for this particular one, I was targeting affiliate marketers. It was costing me $20 to get an opt-in. Too high, shut it off. Webmasters with a certain kind of description, $11. Too high, turn it off. Graphic designers, $8.51. Too high, turn it off. This one was another webmaster when I was trying something different with webmasters, $6.23, too high. And this one was another JavaScript, too high. My threshold is $5.99 or under. I want to start there. So now let me sort this the other way. So you can see here, and I'm just going to go only show active, filter by active, ad delivery. You can see $3.85. So that's a good cost per lead. 414, 431, 487, 555. And guess what? By the way, this is an account that I created up with Dan and Dwight in Canada. And that price really is 25% less because I'm paying Canadian dollars, and have to do the Canadian to USD conversion. I save 25%. That's a little hack that we learned and that we do that is kind of an interesting hack to save money. So there we go. So there's a good little training on Facebook. And when you start to learn to look at your Facebook Ads Manager, here's the main things I look at. I look at my results, of course. I look at my cost per result, of course. I look at my cost per impressions. See, $60 per impression, $59.95, too high. Even this $45.77 is too high, but I'm getting a lot of link clicks, and my cost per link clicks 87 cents. So an industry average for Facebook is $1.85 cost per click. So if I'm getting under $1.85, I'm doing better than average, and you can see I'm doing better than average. My average cost per click is $1.13. Okay, so what I want you guys to think about and consider about this, you're going to be in this. If you get to where you're $1.50, you're doing good. If you can get under $1, you're doing great. If you can get under 50, 60 cents, you're doing great. You got something hot. And then I'm going to come over here to the ad real quick. So when I look at the ads, here's the other thing I want you to look at. So let me get let me go boom. Let me select these things. So on the ads, let's go. I want to show you this column right here. So this column, quality ranking, is what I also look at. Quality ranking, engagement rate ranking, and conversion rate ranking. And you can see my conversions are above average. My engagement rate is above average, but my quality ranking is below average. And if I can get my quality ranking up, and we'll do another training where we talk about what these are maybe, but if we can get all of these above average, Facebook just, and these platforms just love it. Absolutely just love it. Now, another thing here's another little hack that everyone has to do. So I'm going to click on this ad. I'm going to hit preview, and I'm going to go to share, and I'm going to hit post, see post Facebook with comments. And I'm going to go to this ad on Facebook showing just the ad itself. Okay. Now, You can see Deza commented, no, not really a lot of comments, 6 shares. But what Facebook loves is when somebody likes it, when somebody comments on it, somebody shares it. So if you make videos and in the video it says, hey, if you know somebody who might benefit from this, please share this with them. That's going to get you more shares because people don't think about it. When you tell them, they go, oh yeah, I'll share that with somebody, right? So that's going to get you more shares. But here's something, a little hack. Check this out. So right here, it says 24 others have liked, they've thumbed up or hearted this comment. So if I click on that, it brings up the list of all the people that did that. Now you can see it says invite, invite, invite. What am I inviting them to? I'm inviting them to like and follow Facebook's fan page. So I paid money to get Veronica to see this ad, and Veronica gave me a thumbs up. Now I'm going to invite Veronica, so she's going to get a notification in her Facebook that says, hey, Launchcart is inviting you to like their page. And then, of course, if she likes our page, more showing more interest in what we're doing. So I was coming here to get my money's worth, and I just hit invite, 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 and that's what grows my page by doing that. And I can click on the hearts, and I can hit the heart, or I can hit all, and it shows me everybody. But you should do this for every ad you run because it helps you get better, more bang for your buck when you're running ads. So that's today's little launch ads AI style training. You guys got any questions or comments? And I'll answer some questions or comments. And if you want to raise your hand by clicking the hand in the top middle, we can unmute you and you can ask your question. Hey, Candace, are you there?
Yeah.
Hey, take over just for a sec. Nana's calling and I want to answer this because I've been trying to call her all morning.
Okay. Well, hello. Any questions or comments? This is pretty exciting, you guys. I'm excited. I keep meaning to dive into it for myself. I want to do it for both my Dope Mamas merch store and then also my, my personal business where I offer, my done for you services as well as my coaching services. So I'm excited to continue to learn this and use it and implement it as well as share that with you guys.
So when you guys go through it and you're using the AI to write your stuff, just really think about the keywords that are going to attract your target audience. And then you kind of get things going. And then also think about what platform might be the best platform for you. Facebook is going to be more older group. Instagram's going to be more of the Candace's age group. TikTok's got all of the above. There's old and young, but there's more, mostly younger, but there is a lot of elderly people, older people on TikTok as well. Snapchat's more younger skewed. Google is a great place when people are searching for it. So if you think people are searching for what you have, you're definitely going to want to do Google, right? Because Google, you have Google search, which is when people are searching in Google and you want to come up. And then you have Google display. And Google display is when people put ads, they're called Google ads on their websites, and they're called display ads. And you can have your ads running all over the internet. And you can do a really good job with Google display. Google display, you can add images, you can add videos, you can add text, and those images can go all over the web, all over the internet, targeted towards your audience. So like if you were doing pets, it's going to show up on pet sites all over the internet as like a banner ad or a display ad, they call it. So think about the logic, and what you have to do is you have to put yourself in the mind of your consumer. There's that old saying I used to teach all the time that said, if you want to know why John Smith buys what John Smith buys, you got to see the world through John Smith's eyes. I try saying that twice fast, real fast. But you guys should memorize that and say that. If you want to know why John Smith buys what John Smith buys, you got to see the eyes through John Smith's eyes.
Wow.
That's a lot, huh? But you put yourself in that, and like when you're looking for something, what are you searching for, right? And think that way for your clientele. So if you have a Christian faith-based store, what would people be typing in to find that T-shirt? Shirts for my church, different things, and so you run ads with different categories, different things, and you send them to different landing pages, so you can kind of target the right audience. Monica Monica asked the bullet question. Boom, right there in the heart. How much? So Monica says, how much time does it take you to do all these tasks, more or less? When you say all these tasks, it takes me all day, every day, 14 hours a day. Because I love training, I love coaching, I love being here with you guys. I'm building a business. I'm hiring new people. We're bringing on a new team. I'm working with the software developers. I'm running my own ads. I'm coming up with my own visions. I'm writing my own business plans. I'm helping create my own creative. I'm directing the new people on my video for my crowdfunding campaign. I help with the bookkeeping and paying the bills. I jump into support. I help do refunds. I am intimately involved in every aspect of this business. And the reason is I want to be. That's number one. Number two is I want to know what our customers are complaining about, what their pain points are, what they feel like, how they like it. And I want everyone to know that we're genuinely concerned about your success. Because at some point I won't be able to do that, right? I'll have people, I'll hire people, and I'll slow down a little bit. But
how
for
much
me,
time does it take you for the ads that you just
well,
showed?
you just saw me create ads for the Launch Your Merch Challenge. And let's say I spend 20 to 30 minutes with that. Now, again, if I didn't have Candace to create the video for me, I'd have to spend a little bit more time. And I actually went in to place it, and I created a video and placed it. And I got an ad for that. And that took me another 10 or 15 minutes. So I would say 30 minutes to an hour to run the ads. Now, but that's on the Launch Ads platform. When I run ads myself, and like right now, let's say it's $1,000 a day budget, I've got 400 or 500 ads, 60, 70, 80 ad sets, and different budgets, different strategies. And you can only do this when you're as versed as I am. You can't do this as a beginner. It's impossible. But when you get as versed as I am, then I'm testing. Like I'm testing. Okay, is this audience working? Is this audience working? Is this ad? Is it male? Is it female? Is it this age? Is that age? And I'm testing. And it takes me a lot of time. Like I might spend 4 or 5 hours a day, 2 or 3 in the morning, 2 or 3 at night, studying my numbers. And you guys have heard me say, the guy who does the most research wins, right? So tracking and optimizing. And then at some point, you get to a point where you go, okay, I know, like this Launch Your Merch, I really never run ads, like a lot of ad budget for Launch Your Merch Challenge, but we decided it's going to be a staple. We're going to continue to do this 3 or 4 times a year. So I want to really kind of get it dialed in. So I'm really trying to dial in what that audience is and what that looks like. And I've always been a Facebook, Instagram, and Google advertiser. Now I'm learning. I'm spending about 6 hours a week learning TikTok. Because I have friends of mine telling me that TikTok is where Facebook was in 2015, and then cheaper customers, better, easier to scale, all that kind of stuff. Phil's asking, what is your top ad performer on Google? That's a tough question because I haven't done any Google in a long time, and it's kind of relative to what your product is. I like doing Google ads when there's a higher ticket item. Like for instance, we have a client that's called Miracle Swing, and they have a golf instruction, and the product is like $297 to $497 with some upsells and whatnot. And so I can go in there and target golf and golf instruction, and I can basically get, make money, right, profitably. And again, this is what I want everyone to understand: learn how to run ads profitably, and your life will change. Your life will change. Okay, so Michael Olson is asking, so there's a Sharks and Angels thing that Jeff Barnes is putting on, and I'm going to have Jeff do a training next week in Austin, Texas, where LaunchCart's going to be pitching investors. And that's going to be, I want to say November 5th and 6th or something like that. You'd have to go to sharksandangels.com. Sharksandangels.com. Anyone wants to voice the text? Okay, let's wrap things up. So here we go. Crowdfunding coming up soon. I've got an amazing video I put together. I want to send out to you guys ahead of time, and would love for you guys' support with the crowdfunding, not only making a small investment yourself, but sharing it with your crowd and your team. We've got our Launch Your Merch Challenge next week, and we have the Launch Shops Partners Program tonight. And if anyone's interested in becoming a certified Launch Cart partner, we have a program where you make a small investment of $1,000, and we take you through a training. We test you, we score you, we certify you. We give you the rights to use a certification seal, and then you can go build stores for other people under our certification, and you can earn really, really good money.
And you get access to our community, to our trainers. And if you're already loving Launch Cart, but you want that more hands-on support or that more, hands-on guidance training, that's where this course and program is amazing. Everyone loves the training because it's just so in depth. But yeah, so if anyone wants that information, comment below and we'll share that link. But just to recap kind of what he was saying in the past few minutes about, testing and researching, stay in student mentality. I know it can get overwhelming, and I know probably even some of you might be like, oh my gosh, I gotta research and I gotta test. It seems overwhelming, but as long as you're taking the baby steps and you're staying in that mindset of, okay, I'm gonna stay learning, I'm gonna stay showing up to these trainings, doing whatever I can, you're going to get there, you're going to become an expert. So stay in student mentality.
And Joel's asking a good question. The best place for all of our replays is YouTube, because we're streaming this to our YouTube channel. So youtube.com/launchcart, hit live streams, and they're all there. So you can just go to and we want to get everyone in the habit of going to YouTube. We want to monetize our YouTube channel. We want more traffic on our YouTube channel. And so we're driving everybody to YouTube. Okay, Kelvin. Yeah, hit us up in support and we'll take care of you, Kelvin. All right. With that being said, thank you, everybody. Do what we do. Wake up every day with an attitude of gratitude. Tell somebody you love them. Jump up and down. Get excitement. Get that blood flowing. And I promise you'll have a better day. Signing off. Peace.
Bye. Peace.